In case you missed it, an official roadmap was revealed for Marvel's Avengers last week, with one of the upcoming updates bringing a patrol mode, which is a feature that has been requested by a lot of people. Now, at first, I didn't really understand why they wanted this so badly, because I figured it would just be the same environment, just with random objectives, so I was thinking, what's the point of that? That would only be fun for like 10 minutes. But now that I know a little bit about what patrols were like in Destiny, as well as the fact that they're making new maps for this mode, I'm actually excited about this. From what I can tell, this is basically going to be like an open world, which was personally one of the biggest gripes that I had with the game initially. I wished it had actual open world environments like a similar live service looter shooter I started playing recently, Genshin Impact. Obviously, this isn't a sponsored video. I don't even have enough subscribers in order to get a sponsorship in the first place. But I definitely recommend giving that game a shot, especially since it's free on all platforms. So you've got nothing to lose by trying it. While the game does have microtransactions with its gacha gambling, you can still do pools without having to pay a single penny. Anyway, getting back to Avengers, the team has been taking feedback on what people would like to see in the patrol mode, so here are my suggestions. Traversal. I know people are asking for improved traversal in general, but take it above and beyond for patrol mode. With the current traversal, it'll be a drag to go from one side of the map to the next. Even if they do improve the traversal before the patrol mode releases, what I mean by taking it above and beyond is to have the traversal be slightly buffed during patrols. So for example, the flying characters can fly even faster than usual, Hulk can jump higher and further, and if they add vehicle traversals for characters like Widow or Cap, the vehicles would drive faster and maybe even have a boost feature. Bosses or events. Big bosses or events that the community can take part in, like have a giant portal open up somewhere in the map and MODOK appears from the portal, or have the Super Adaptoid come in and cause destruction from above before moving to lower altitude for the fight. Maybe even have a few bosses or an enemy group exclusive to the patrol mode. Limited events would also make patrol mode interesting. Imagine a limited event where a new enemy group moves into the game and you could access a new portion of the map where the group has their hideout. Both of these would add a lot of replay value to the patrols and really give players an incentive to log in daily. Just roaming about one of the maps to blow off some steam after a long day and not knowing what to expect each day would be a fantastic feeling. Livelihood. I guess it wouldn't make sense for the wastelands, but if the game can handle it, it would be cool to have civilians around in some of the maps and have them flee from a battle and hide behind cover. Perhaps even for a little extra detail to go a long way, you could see police or shield agents evacuating people while the Avengers fight, which is something we got a tiny glimpse of in the game's opening campaign mission, A-Day. Maybe even allow us to take selfies with civilians, just like in Spider-Man PS4. Players. At least allow us to do patrols with 6 players at the very least. It'll probably feel empty in terms of players if it's the same 4-player limit. Especially now with next-gen consoles, part of the maps could load in instantly, allowing for more players to join in at once. Obviously, I'm not them, so I wouldn't know, but I figure that when you can consider the current gen consoles of the PS4 and Xbox One shouldn't really have too much of a problem with a 6-player patrol, especially since Destiny let you play with up to 9 players in one. But of course with Avengers, characters have different movesets and builds, which could make it harder for current gen to reach that amount. So perhaps what they could do is just cap it off at 6, or make 6 the limit for current gen consoles, while next gen and PC players can have up to 8 or 9 players. And we should also be able to join friends even if they started the patrol already, since it's an endless mode as opposed to the typical missions in the game. So that's everything I'd like to see in the patrol mode. Let me know in the comments what you thought about what I said, and also if you have any suggestions that I didn't mention. As always, thanks for watching the video, and stay fresh.